Welcome to one of the gayest channels on YouTube. Okay, it might not be one of the gayest, but it's definitely the pinkest. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I've got more than 500 videos on my channel, so subscribe and check them out. You will find something interesting that you want to check out. I love compiling top 10 lists. We have done top 10 lists about the top 10 gay actors in Hollywood, the top 10 times straight actors played gay roles, and top 10 allies, and so on and so forth. But a video that I haven't done before is a top 10 list of actors with gay siblings. I got the suggestion in a video comment. I do check the video comments every now and again, or actually every day. I don't want to sound like a loser, but I do check the comments on a daily basis. I don't always get time to respond to the comments. I do see a lot of interesting comments that will make good video topics, and some of them that don't make sense, like this one. I don't know what to make of this comment. But anyway, let's continue with this video. Here are my picks of the top 10 celebrities with gay siblings. So let's head over towards the rainbow and follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Why are you guys
Why was he
corresponding?
texting your brothers?
I don't know. I don't
He
know.
wouldn't tell you.
Maybe it's like, you know, they're intimidating each other.
Starting off this list is Cloë Grace Moretz, who isn't just a kick-ass actor, who starred in numerous films including Kick-Ass, but she's also a kick-ass ally with two gay brothers. She has been quoted as saying that her two gay brothers, Trevor and Colin, were definitely treated different from her and her two straight brothers. She has learned to identify homophobia and supports Trevor and Colin 100%.
When we made this movie, it wasn't until we all watched the movie together at the premiere in Sundance when my brothers came to me and they shared a little more with me, which I had been unaware of, which is the fact that they had consulted with the church prior to coming out with our family. They consulted with the church and tried for months to pray the gay away.
Colin, will you start by telling me why you're getting involved in the Irish same-sex marriage debate?
My brother's gay, and I found out my brother was gay when I was about 9 years of age, and I never found it to be anything other than just the way he was. I never thought of it in terms of any unnaturalness or any such thing.
Who knew there was another handsome Farrell brother out there, and that he was gay? Eamon, who has never published his birth date on any social media platform, works as a photographer in Ireland and has won numerous awards for his work. Colin Farrell has proven that brotherly love knows no limits, as he supports his brother unconditionally, and Colin also lent his support to the anti-bully campaign Stand Up, organised by the Irish LGBTQ youth organisation Belong in March 2012. Eamon married comic book artist Stephen Mannion in 2021, and as you might have guessed, Colin was his brother's best man, of course.
And I think that David has done an extraordinary job in all the work he's done, whether it's dance or it's puppets or it's theater. In this case, it's photography for HIV-positive people.
Richard Gere was one of the first Hollywood actors to portray a gay character when he appeared in the original 1980 Broadway production of Bent. And if you don't know who Richard Gere is, then you're probably too young for this channel, but stick around, you might learn a thing or two on my channel. The ultimate 70s and 80s hunk was a secret crush of many gay men back in the day, but not many people know that he actually has a gay brother David, who is also an AIDS activist, a professor and the founding director of the UCLA Art and Global Health Center. Needless to say, the eternal hunk Richard Gere has been a strong advocate of LGBTQ rights for a long time. My brother is gay and he got married in a brief period when gay marriage was allowed in California. He has two great kids and he is a wonderful father.
I was born the younger sister of a gay man. In my household, being gay was and is no big deal.
With those emotional eyes and warm smile, one would think that Anne Hathaway has a beautiful soul. Well, it seems she does. Hathaway, as well as her entire family, have been extremely supportive of her brother Michael ever since he came out as gay. In fact, Anne and the entire family abandoned the Catholic faith due to its oppression of LGBTQ people. When asked about a choice to abandon the Catholic faith, Anne had a simple yet powerful response. When it's family and someone is excluding your family, and someone is not accepting of your family, it does become a bit of a no-brainer, doesn't it? She might have played a princess in The Princess Diaries, but having a stance like this on equality makes Hathaway a true princess in my opinion.
Gayness orbits around straightness. Transgender orbits around cisgender.
Catherine Zeta-Jones is an Academy Award-winning actress with a career that spans well over 3 decades. with her acting debut being in 1990, and she quickly built up a name for herself in Hollywood. When she started dating Michael Douglas in 1998, they became one of the most talked about couples in Hollywood because of their combined net worth and star power. What doesn't get talked about enough is the fact that Zeta-Jones has a gay brother David. Not much is known about him, as he lives a relatively private life and Zeta-Jones respects his privacy. David also works in Hollywood and has worked on some projects with Zeta-Jones in the past.
People who can't accept an individual for living their life the way they want, because we only get one go around in this thing. That's just downright ignorance. I have an older brother who's gay, and he's still my brother.
We've all seen those John Cena memes of him being undetected, but something else you won't detect from him is homophobia. And if you're not a John Cena fan like I am, then hopefully you'll change your mind after watching this video. After he bared it all at the 2024 Oscar ceremony, many gay men did an internet search to learn more about him, learning that Cena has been pretty outspoken about his support for the LGBTQ community, and that he has shown unconditional love every time he has spoken about his gay brother. In a 2024 interview on The Armchair Expert, Cena brought up his childhood and talked about obstacles his brother Steve went through growing up as a gay child in the 1980s. John Cena has been an outspoken advocate for LGBTQIA rights and was one of the first celebrities to take to social media to support WWE star Darren Young when he received backlash for coming out as gay in 2013.
Darren is a wonderful professional in the ring. He's one of the hardest working guys and one of the most technically skilled guys we have. His life outside of the ring doesn't affect his workplace.
One day I want my son to come home from school and be like, I found this guy and I love him, and I'm gonna be like, yes you do, and that's okay.
Josh Hutcherson has long been an LGBTQAI ally, campaigning with the Straight But Not Narrow organization, which works to positively influence how straight people see and understand the LGBTQ community, citing that his younger brother Connor was one of these biggest inspirations.
So, there's a lot of gay people out there talking to gay people about being gay, but we are a group of straights. And we're here to say that we're okay with people being gay. Does it really matter if your guy friends like guys over girls?
The Five Nights at Freddy's star became the youngest recipient of the Vanguard Award from GLAAD in 2012, an award given to people who promote equal rights for LGBTQIA people. Although Hutcherson doesn't label himself a fan of social media, he's been a viral video twice, with the whistle video going viral in 2010 and again in 2023, but he didn't quite get why the video went viral twice. His brother Connor and his boyfriend had to explain the viral video to him.
It is ridiculous. My little brother and his boyfriend actually sat me down during the holidays and were like, okay, you don't live on the internet, we need to explain this to you. And they just started going through, and they are very creative, very odd, and I'm here for it.
Cyndi Lauper needs no introduction, as I believe everyone knows who she is. Raised in Queens, she developed a passion for music early on, teaching herself to play the guitar and penning her own songs by the age of 12. Cyndi Lauper, considered to be a legendary gay icon, has been a vocal supporter of LGBTQAI rights for decades, campaigning for equal rights at Pride events and through various charities across the world. One of her biggest motivations for campaigning for LGBTQIA rights is her sister Ellen, who is a lesbian and faced significant challenges back in the 1980s. I've done a video in the past about Cyndi Lauper and the work that she's done for gay rights, and I'll put a link in the description of this video if you want to check it out. Chris Evans didn't hold back when 2022's Lightyear was slammed by many for its same-sex kiss.
Well, I mean, the real truth is those people are idiots. I mean, I think throughout history you can see every time there's been social advancement as we...
Disney and Pixar refused to edit the brief smooch out of the film, with countries like Saudi Arabia, the UAE and Kuwait ultimately banning the movie.
Captain America actor Chris Evans is blasting a group of men who are planning to hold a straight pride parade in his hometown.
Lightyear wasn't the first time Evans voiced his outrage. In fact, when a group in Massachusetts launched a straight pride in 2019, he was quick to voice his disgust on social media. He called for those in support of the straight pride to have empathy with the LGBTQ community, and wrote that anger and hatred towards the LGBT community is actually just the fear of what you don't understand.
Hi, I'm Scott Evans. This is my brother Chris and my mom Lisa.
I'm a straight guy who runs around in front of giant green screens, throwing a shield, wearing a helmet, fighting aliens for a living.
And I'm a gay guy who starred on a TV show playing a straight guy that became a gay guy.
Evans also publicly supports his younger sibling, actor Scott Evans, who happens to be gay. Although not as famous as Chris, Scott has been acting since 2009 and starred in various projects, including Grace and Frankie, as well as the 2023 Barbie film adaptation. Say what you want, but Madonna is the queen of, well, everything. Sorry, Beyonce. She doesn't just talk the talk when it comes to fighting for equal rights for LGBTQIA people. She walks the walk, and if you're not a hardcore Madonna fan, you might not know that she has a gay brother. Christopher Ciccone was an American visual artist, interior decorator and designer who passed away on October 4th, 2024 at the age of 63 from pancreatic cancer. He started his career as a backup dancer for his sister and he appeared in the music video for Lucky Star. But the relationship got strained over the years and they eventually fell out of touch when Madonna married Guy Ritchie. On October 6th, 2 days after Ciccone passed away, Madonna dedicated a lengthy Instagram post to him saying, "I admired him. We found our way back to each other. There will never be anyone like him." If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy my video about the top 10 gay allies or top 10 LGBTQ allies. You can check out that video by clicking on the link that will be appearing on your screen in a moment. I also have over 500 videos on my channel, so if you want to go down a rabbit hole, start with my channel and check out my older videos. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. It really helps with the algorithm. I know I said it in all my videos, but I cannot stress the fact that liking a video helps the algorithm to suggest videos to viewers like yourself that might enjoy the content. With that being said, thank you very much and I'll see you in the next video.